And
Yeah.
if you can like stumble upon something kind of genuinely interesting along the way,
Totally.
well, even better.
Yeah.
That's what we're all about here at the Deep Dive.
Exactly.
And today we're plunging right into a topic that I'm guessing sparked a bit of excitement when you first heard about it, Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, yeah. Happy Gilmore 2, the sequel.
It's happening.
It's happening.
We're talking about the upcoming movie,
That's right.
and we've taken a look at the Rotten Tomatoes page
That's right.
for Happy Gilmore 2,
Yep.
and we are going to do a deep dive for you.
Yeah. Consider this your shortcut
So you can be completely in the loop.
to being totally in the loop about all the essential details surrounding this upcoming sequel. I think a lot of people are quite eager to see.
Okay, so let's just get right to it.
Let's do it.
Happy Gilmore 2 is officially happening.
It's happening.
It is listed as a film slated for 2025.
2025. Yes.
So this isn't like wishful thinking.
No.
This is a confirmed
Upcoming
film.
Yep.
And for those of you who are already like, planning your movie nights.
Oh, yeah.
Well, in advance, mark your calendars for July 25th,
July 25th, write it down.
2025.
That is when Happy Gilmore 2 hits.
That's when it's coming out.
Yes.
And I think what's interesting to note right off the bat is that this is going straight to streaming.
Straight to streaming, yeah.
Netflix.
Everything's
Netflix
Netflix.
is the distributor.
Correct.
So you'll be able to catch Happy's return to the screen
Yes.
from the comfort of your own home.
You got it.
Doesn't even...
You don't even have to leave the house.
You don't have to leave the house.
You don't have to put on pants.
No, you don't.
I mean, you probably should
Well,
if there are other people in the house.
yeah.
But
Do what you got to do.
exactly.
You are.
You can watch it in your pajamas
Yeah, exactly.
if you wanted to.
And keeping things in the family,
Okay.
the production company is Happy Madison Productions,
Ah,
which
first,
is
yeah.
Adam Sandler's production company.
Obviously.
Yeah.
This is going to be in the style that we are used to.
You can pretty much guarantee
Yeah.
like that same comedic DNA.
The same comedic DNA as the
Yeah.
original.
Yes, is the original.
Yes.
Genre-wise,
Yeah.
no surprise here.
What is it?
Comedy and sports.
Comedy of sports, of course.
You got to have those golf swings.
God, the golf swings.
And those laughs.
Oh, and the laughs. I'm sure there would be plenty of laughs.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they would not make a sequel to Happy Gilmore if they weren't going to make it hilarious.
Exactly.
You know?
Okay, and then just for those who, appreciate
The finer detail.
those finer details.
Yeah.
Original language, English,
England.
and sound mix.
Yes.
Dolby Digital.
Dolby Digital.
So we're thinking
They're going for
they're going for a solid audio experience.
a solid audio experience to accompany those antics on screen.
Yeah, I mean you gotta have
Yes.
you gotta have that audio quality.
You got to have good sound.
Now the synopsis.
Yes.
Okay, so it's short.
It's short and sweet.
It's short and sweet.
Yeah.
It is a masterclass in brevity.
I like that.
It's one sentence.
One sentence to kind of set the stage.
Yeah.
All right, give me the sentence.
Happy Gilmore makes a big splash when he returns to the golf course.
Okay, so that really sparks the imagination, doesn't it?
It does.
Thinking about Happy Gilmore, what constitutes a big splash?
Yeah.
Maybe he's like entering a major tournament.
Right.
Or maybe he has invented some new, completely unorthodox yet hilarious style of play.
Right.
I mean, given his history,
Yeah.
it's safe to say that he's not just going to quietly rejoin the golf world.
You just know that he's gonna cause some
Yeah.
kind of delightful disruption.
Delightful disruption, exactly.
And speaking of disruption and things like that,
Yes.
let's talk about the cast and crew because
Yeah.
this is where things get really interesting.
This is where it gets juicy.
We've got some beloved characters returning
Yes.
and some other interesting elements being added.
Intriguing new elements. Yeah, I completely agree. Let's get into the cast and crew.
So the director for Happy Gilmore 2
Okay.
is Kyle Newacek.
Kyle Newacek.
And then looking at the producers,
Yeah.
we've got Jack Giarputo,
Jack Giarputo.
Tim Hurley,
Robert Simons.
Robert Simons,
And, of course, Adam
and
Sandler.
of course Adam Sandler. Yeah.
So we've got a strong team.
It's a powerhouse team.
A powerhouse team.
They're not messing around.
No. And they've got a track record in comedy, so
Exactly. So this is right in their wheelhouse.
yes. And the writing credits. Okay. Go to Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler,
And
Tim Hurley.
Tim Hurley. So we've got the dream team.
The dream team is back.
The team is back together again.
Yeah. So
And that's really good news.
for those who love the original,
Yes, for fans of the original who are, hoping for that same blend of humor
yes.
and heart,
Yeah, that's really good news.
it bodes well.
So now let's talk about who's going to be back on screen.
Yes. Let's talk faces.
Naturally.
Obviously,
Adam Sandler
Adam Sandler is Happy Gilmore.
is returning as Happy Gilmore.
I mean, come on. You can't have Happy Gilmore 2 without Happy Gilmore.
Exactly.
Who else?
Okay, so we also see Julie Bowen is back
Julie Bowen. That's great.
as Virginia Vinate,
Oh, excellent.
Happy's love interest from the first film.
Yeah, their chemistry was fantastic.
They were great together.
They were really good together.
I love their dynamic.
Yes. I'm excited to see how their relationship has developed
Yes.
over the years.
All those years.
All those years.
Yeah. But wait,
There's more.
there's more.
Oh, there's always more.
It gets better.
Oh, it gets better.
Christopher McDonald
Oh, tell me.
is reprising his role
Oh, this is so good.
as Shooter McGavin.
Shooter McGavin. Yes.
You cannot have a Happy Gilmore sequel without Shooter McGavin.
You can't.
I mean, come on.
You absolutely can't.
He's so good.
Oh, he's brilliant.
And his smug villainy,
Oh, the smugness,
I can already hear.
the sarcasm, the one-liner.
The sarcastic remarks.
It's going to be so good.
What kind of trouble do you think Shooter's going to be stirring up this time around?
What do you think his game's going to be?
Yeah.
Is he still going to be the established pro? Mm-hmm. Or will Happy's return have kind of
Shaking things up.
shaken things up a little bit for him?
Yeah.
Made him maybe question his place.
I mean, I wonder if he'll be
I wonder if he's going to be
like trying to reclaim some past glory.
yes, trying to reclaim past glory, or
No.
maybe he's fallen from grace and he's trying to get back to the top.
Yeah.
And Happy is now his new nemesis all over again.
Right.
And
And he's going to have to resort to even more,
underhanded tactic
underhanded tactics.
to deal with him.
Yes.
Oh man, the dynamic between those two
I'm so excited to see.
is so central to the appeal.
I know.
Of the original.
Oh.
So good.
So there's this other detail that I
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah.
Ben Stiller
Ben Stiller
is listed as Hal L.
as Hal L.
Now, there's no character description given on the page,
Okay.
but for those who remember the original Happy Gilmore,
Yes.
you might remember Hal L.
Hal L. Yes, vaguely.
He was that really intense,
Oh yeah.
kind of scary.
The nursing home orderly.
Nursing home order.
Oh yeah. So he was like a memorable character,
He was very memorable.
even though he wasn't in it a ton.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
Right, so
It makes me think he's gonna have a
Yeah.
really funny,
at least a great cameo.
a hilarious subplot, or at least a fantastic cameo.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't bring him back if it wasn't gonna be something
If it wasn't going to be great.
really good. Yeah.
And I feel like it's interesting how, they bring back
The reemergence
these seemingly minor characters.
yeah, these seemingly minor characters that end up being so memorable.
We're so memorable.
Yeah.
It's like a hallmark
It's like a hallmark of Sandler comedies.
of Adam Sandler's comedic style.
It creates this kind of shared comedic universe
It does.
across his films.
Yeah. It's really cool.
And it's a fun way to reward the fans
yeah.
who have seen all the movies.
The long-time fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Easter egg.
But perhaps one of the most intriguing additions to this cast list
Yeah.
is John Daly.
John Daly,
And it just says actor.
actor.
Yeah.
He's not playing himself.
Maybe.
Yep.
We don't know.
We don't know.
But John Daly, the actual professional golfer,
Yeah.
is going to be in this movie. So
Yeah.
this is just a potentially
Yeah.
significant role, or at
Yeah.
least.
A very memorable cameo.
Yeah.
I mean, it really leans into the world of professional golf
Yes.
by having a real life
Right.
pro golfer
Right.
in this.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it's so fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that blurring of the lines between the fictional world of Happy Gilmore
Yeah.
and the very real world of professional golf.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they're bringing in John Daly.
Yeah.
It's just it could be a really unique comedic opportunity.
Yeah.
That they didn't have
Right.
to this extent in the first film.
Yeah. And I feel like it
It's going to be a lot of fun to see how they use him.
really opens up.
What kind of comedic situations they put him in.
It really opens up the door.
Yeah.
For some really unique comedic moments
Yeah.
that you couldn't have
You couldn't have done it before.
before.
Yeah, you didn't have this element
Exactly.
in the first movie. All right, so we talked about the cast.
Yeah.
We talked about who's involved behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Who's directing, who's writing, who's acting.
Let's talk about
Now let's talk about
what we're actually seeing.
Yes.
Okay, so
What can people actually see right now
yes.
related to Happy Gilmore 2?
Right.
Because I know there's stuff out there.
There's stuff out there.
I've seen it.
It looks like there's a good amount of visual content
How good.
that's already available.
Excellent.
So there's trailers.
Trailers.
There's a full 1 minute and 32-second trailer.
A minute 32, so full length trailer.
Length trailer, and then there's also a teaser trailer.
It's a shorter one as well.
So we got 2 different trailers right there.
2 trailers, okay.
And then we've also got teasers.
So even shorter.
Even shorter little snippets.
Little snippets to wet your whistle.
Yeah.
To get you excited.
One that they mentioned specifically is Happy Gilmore 2. Teaser, Happy New Year.
How cute.
Which is 33 seconds long.
33 seconds, okay.
And then it sounds like there's at least one other teaser out there.
At least one other teaser. So
Shorter ones.
These shorter snippets
are likely designed to just, give us those quick laughs.
Quick laughs, little glimpses.
And keep that anticipation high.
Keep the anticipation high. That's what they're designed to do.
But here's where I think it gets really interesting.
Okay, where does it get really interesting?
Okay, so there's a Happy Gilmore 2. Featurette pro golfers visit the set.
Pro golfers visit the set.
Okay. Clocking in at 35 seconds.
35 seconds.
This strongly implies that John Daly might not be the only
pro golfer involved.
golfer involved. So imagine the possibilities.
Oh, the possibilities are endless.
Of these real life golf pros interacting
with Happy.
With Happy Gilmore.
Oh, man.
I'm so excited.
The potential for hilarious scenarios, it's just off the charts.
And then on top of the moving images, there's also photos available.
Photos, okay.
On the Rotten Tomatoes page.
Cool.
Giving us still glimpses into the world of Happy Gilmore 2.
So they're really going all out with the
PR
visuals, the photos, the trailers, the teasers, and that featurette. It really speaks to a film that is being actively promoted.
Yes.
And I mean, one that clearly has a lot of humorous and visually engaging content to share.
Yes.
Even before it hits Netflix.
Right. And now it is important to remember that as of right now, based on the information from Rotten Tomatoes, we don't have any critical reception.
No.
The tomato meter shows 0 reviews.
0 reviews.
Yeah. And the popcorn meter shows 0 ratings.
0 ratings.
Which is totally normal at this stage of the game, months before the release.
I mean, this is pretty standard. Reviews and ratings usually start to surface like much closer to the release date. So for now,
we're just
operating on the confirmed details and the palpable anticipation.
So let's do a quick recap.
Yes, let's
what we've learned from
our
deep dive into the Happy Gilmore 2.
Rotten Tomatoes page.
All
right, what do we got?
Okay, so we have confirmation that the movie exists.
Confirmation, yes.
We have a release date of July 25th, 2025.
July 25th, 2025.
And we know that it is going to be streaming on Netflix.
Streaming on Netflix, check.
With Happy Madison Productions.
Happy Madison, yes.
At the helm.
They're in charge.
We know that Adam Sandler, Julie Bowen,
yes,
Christopher McDonald.
The iconic Christopher McDonald.
They are all returning.
Fantastic.
Along with Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller as Hal.
As Hal L.
Okay.
And then we've got the addition of John Daly.
John Daly, the golfer.
As an actor.
And
it sounds like there might even be some other pro golfers. Involved as well. So we've got that nice mix.
We've got the familiar.
Of the familiar favorites.
Oh, your faces.
And some new and exciting elements.
Yeah, that's a good recipe for a sequel.
Yeah, I think so.
I like that.
So I think it's crucial to remember that this is
the foundation.
The foundation of our understanding of this upcoming film.
This is based on the information.
Based on the information
that's currently available.
What we have.
And we know there's going to be more coming.
There will be more.
I mean, as we get closer to that release date, we can expect more trailer.
I
mean, more detailed synopsis.
Yeah.
And, most importantly,
the reviews.
The audience ratings.
Right.
We're going to get all that good stuff.
So here's just a final thought for you to think about.
Thought to leave with you.
After our deep dive today, given how much the sport of golf and the landscape of comedy have evolved.
They both have evolved so much.
Yeah. Since the original Happy Gilmore.
Right.
What kind of splash do you think Happy's going to make?
In this modern world.
In
2025.
What kind of hilarious situations might we see?
With these returning characters.
With these beloved characters.
The dynamics might be different.
The dynamics are going to be so different.
They might be a little bit older, a little bit wiser.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling they're still going to be getting into trouble.
And especially with the involvement
And the golfers.
The golfers.
Pro golfers.
Like, what is that going to look like?
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out.
It's going to be so fascinating.
I think so.
So keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Because Happy Gilmore
is